Now, see, whenever we look at waves, there are two types of waves. One is a longitudinal wave, one is a transverse wave. Now, when we talk about a wave being a longitudinal wave, how we describe that is the movement of particles and the direction of propagation, they're in the same direction. Okay, like sound is a longitudinal wave. Alright, then we have transverse wave. See, transverse wave, the displacement of the particle or the movement of the particle and the direction of propagation, they're perpendicular to each other. Such a wave is a transverse wave. Okay, like light is a transverse wave. Alright, so what we have is we have electric vector and magnetic vector. Both of them are perpendicular to each other like this, and the direction of propagation is perpendicular to both the electric and magnetic vectors. Okay, now this is a transverse wave. Now, why transverse wave, or you can say that certain properties of transverse waves are so important that we use them in everyday life. Okay, so one such property or one such phenomenon where the light behaves as a transverse wave is called as polarization. Okay, now before we learn about what is polarization, a simple example. See, in your laptop, if you look at the screen, there is actually a thin layer of a polarizer just above the screen. Okay, not above, I mean just after the screen, there's a thin layer of a polarizer. Alright, now this is one such example for a polarizer, and we also use polarized glasses. So if you guys have used that, then you will see that the sunlight gets cut down by around 40% if you actually use a polarized glasses. So light behaving like a transverse wave has a lot of advantages. So one of them, how we utilize it, is by using Polaroids. Okay, now see, we all know that light is a transverse wave, correct? We have electric and magnetic vectors. Now all the optical phenomenon what we see, like this polarization or even diffraction or even all the optical phenomenon what happens is based on the electric vector of the transverse wave, not on the magnetic vector. Magnetic vector helps in the propagation, whereas all the optical phenomenon what happens or what we see or what we observe, it's because of the electric vector of the light. Okay, now what is polarization, how polarization occurs, we're going to see in the next video.